Garrath. One day until match day, a little different circumstances to what we might have expected, not having a double header. What's sort of been your reaction to that news, and maybe, I don't know, a little bit of relief that we haven't been affected here?
We feel for Perth Glory. I think anyone that's travelling to keep the sport going and to give fans the games that they want to watch, to be put in the situation they've been put in so close to Christmas time. I said we all really feel for them. So I mean, we're disappointed that there's not the opportunity for a double header and having our men's and women's teams playing at the same venue on the same day, but I guess our first thoughts were for the Perth players and their staff.
Yes, as far as we're concerned, it doesn't change the mindset of how you approach the game at all, anything like that?
No, not at all. Look, we're stinging after the last two results to be in those games and create good opportunities to win matches and not take them, and then have the opponent finish strongly. At the end of games it's been bittersweet. It's been great to be in those situations at the back end of games, but then the bitter pill has been the way that we have gone on and finished those games. So we've bounced back. We've moved forward. We've addressed issues. We've got better. We've got players that are still returning from fitness, and they will keep coming back every week. And with every game that we play, it's another game for the team to grow together as we continue to, I guess, rebuild, having the 9 or 10 players not returning from last year to this year.
I mean, we're seeing a couple of players be a little bit more involved than they have been injury-wise, and obviously we've had some new signings come in as well. Do you feel like you've probably got a full sort of group to work with now, even if everyone's not necessarily available to play?
Yeah, last week was our first week this season where we had all of our contracted players on the grass, which is great. And I think the session yesterday was the first time we've had all of our contracted players unrestricted training, which is really exciting. And a credit to the players that have been returning from their injuries, with Holly Palmer and Nat Tatham particularly, who have been working so hard to get themselves back into these situations, and they're super excited that they're going to start to be eligible for selection in match days, and they're good problems to have in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Melbourne Victory obviously this weekend doesn't seem to get any easier for us. How do you approach that one?
I think you always like to play the reigning premiers and champions, so we can't wait. We believe that we can beat anyone in the competition, and we're getting better every single week. And we have a plan. We're prepared well, and we're going out there to take our 3 points at home.
They've brought in Lynn Williams, as everyone knows.
Yes.
Do you have enough time to make individual plans for a player like that? How does that work?
Look, Lynn's lots and lots of international goals, lots of international experience. She is quick and mobile and explosive. She's a wonderful player, but so does the players that she's will replace as well. They have very explosive wide players, powerful runners. So in a sense, it is a like for like. We're probably just dealing with a player now that scored a lot more goals in this competition, but also at international level. So plans not so much, don't change. Chidiak's the other one that has obviously come in last week, so they've recruited heavily. So I'd be thinking the pressure's probably more so on them with the amount of recruitment that's gone on down there, and it's great to have those players in the competition. But I would sense that with that comes a bit of pressure as well, that the expectation on them is that they need to be doing exceptionally well, as is every club, but I think when you bring those players in, that's kind of the expectation that comes with it.
If I just touch quickly on the mood of the group, I'm seeing plenty of smiles, hearing laughter, Christmas carols even. It seems like everyone's still pretty upbeat.
Always. We speak after every game, even games that we'll go on and win. There are always areas to improve, and to get over the pain of a loss, the only way to do it is to actually unpack how did it happen, and then that gives us comfort that we've worked on it and we've improved. And the first couple of days at the start of the week are always a bit, that pain's still there. Get a couple of tactical sessions in, a couple of review sessions in, individual sessions with players, and everyone starts to feel better again, that we're going to be better this week.